Okay, Assalamualaikum guys. We continue with itinerary and supporting materials. Okay, so when you are preparing, okay, so on our previous video, okay, korang dah tahu, okay, what when you are preparing for business travel, so ada apa yang patut korang buat reservation, which is commercial air travel, okay, trains, car rental car, and then hotel accommodation. Okay, and then now we go for prepare an itinerary. Okay, so itinerary is a document that gives detailed plans, travel plans for a trip. Okay, so which is itinerary ni adalah all information related to the trip. Okay, so assemble travel documents and related materials for meeting or appointment. Okay, actually itinerary ni adalah when you need to assemble to compile all the information related to the meeting or appointment for business travel. Okay, so if the plans for the trip change, other arrangement may also need to be made. Okay, so changes can generally be made at the time you cancel the original plans. Okay, so let's say bila ada changes je, korang kena terus buat the changes on itinerary also. Okay, jangan pula buat changes let's say pasal meeting ke tiba-tiba tukar tapi dekat itinerary korang tak tukar. Okay, so you have your confirmation number and other details available when you call or go online to change reservation or appointment. Okay, so apa yang patut berubah juga adalah instead of time, okay, so korang kena tengok juga confirmation number. Okay, let's say mungkinlah korang tukar date kan, okay, untuk hotel contoh. Okay, so confirmation number untuk previous adalah yang lain. Okay, so untuk yang new adalah number yang lain, so korang kena buat changes tu juga. Okay, okay, so next, okay, so dia kata when you are prepare an itinerary, so it's a detailed plan for a trip. It serve as a guide for business traveller. Okay, so let's say korang tak boleh nak contact uh, people yang travel tu contoh tak boleh nak terus contact ke apa, ada masalah ke apa, so let's say dekat sana coverage tak ada ke apa, so itinerary itulah adalah sebagai guide kepada diorang. Okay, so this is important information in preparing itinerary. So dia adalah 4 information yang penting, okay, dalam itinerary, which is travel plans, okay, meetings, hotel locations, and reminder or special instruction. Okay. Okay, so this is example, sample of itinerary yang format dia. Okay, format untuk itinerary. This is apa yang patut korang buat juga untuk korang punya individual assignment. Okay, so dia punya format adalah sama je dengan OBM182. Okay, so saya nak korang apply format yang sama je lah. Okay, untuk itinerary 182 sama je dengan 172 format dia. Okay, so tapi items ni nanti korang tengok lah apa yang saya akan bagi. Okay. So this is adalah example dia. Okay. So when you prepare an itinerary, so you need to allow enough travel time. Okay, so let's say bila prepare tu jangan pula buat back to back. Okay, contoh 2:30 4:30 meeting. Okay, lepas tu pukul 5 pula meeting. Tapi bila tengok location tu jauh. Okay, which is ambil masa more than 30 minit contoh. So manalah sempat kan. So korang kena allow enough travel time. So when preparing an itinerary, always allow enough travel time between one appointment to another. Okay, so this is also to avoid having to rush to go to the next appointment or meeting at the same place. Okay, at the some place. Okay, so sebab ni kita tak nak benda tu nampak rush sangat kepada person yang pergi travel tu. Okay, back to back dia punya meeting, sebabnya korang yang set kan, unless benda tu dekat. Okay, so make several copies of itinerary. Okay, so kena buat several copies. Berapa copies kena tengok? Okay, tengok berapa copies yang patut korang buat. A copy to be carried along to the by the traveller. Okay, satu traveller yang bawa. Okay, another copy to be carried in the traveller baggage ataupun luggage. Okay, satu yang dia bawa dalam handbag dia ke apa. Okay, satu letak dalam luggage. Okay, one copy must be left with a contact person at the office. Okay, satu tinggal dekat office, which is kalau let's say kita lost contact person yang pergi travel tu, so kita boleh keep track lah dengan siapa itinerary dia ada, so kita boleh tengok oh sepatutnya dia dekat mana. Okay, and then another copy is for family members. Okay, so sebabnya let's say macam saya katalah, kalau let's say dia pergi travel to foreign country yang tak ada coverage untuk call ke apa, so at least family members tahu oh hari ni dia dekat sini, so kat sini lah bila kita boleh contact dia contoh. Okay, and then the itinerary should be an easy to read format that give the day by day schedule for the complete trip. Okay, so benda tu mestilah dalam format yang betul, which is day by day. Okay, bukannya itinerary tu korang listkan semua je, and then dia kena tengok pula hari ni apa contoh. So korang kena buat by day. Okay. And then okay, so you need to gather supporting items. Okay, so when you preparing an itinerary, this is the travel document, supply and supporting material yang patut korang prepare. Okay, so of course kena ada itinerary, okay, travel ticket or receipt, okay, and then travel funds, travel and health document, hotel or motel car rental confirmation, okay, maps of cities or state as appropriate, direction to office to or to other meeting location. So yang ni korang kena prepare juga. Let's say tempat tu dia tak familiar, so kena buat ada direction. Okay, speeches or supporting correspondent, report of files. Okay, let's say dia kena ada bagi talk ke, kena ada buat apa-apa ke untuk meeting tu, so kena prepare. Okay, for recording expenses. Okay, so sebenarnya bila at the end of the travel business travel tu dia akan buat claim kan, so korang kena preparekan form untuk dia record dia punya expenses. Okay, extra note paper, pens and business card. Okay, make sure benda tu ada. And then last one is equipment such as laptop computers, portable phone or projection system. Okay, so this is depend lah. Kalau dia memang perlu untuk dia bawa sendiri item bila dia pergi travel, so you need to prepare. So mungkinlah yang ni bukanlah dia bawa by hand luggage ke apa. Okay, mungkinlah kita akan buat extra lain punya uh, penghantaran lah. Okay. Okay, so documents and currency for foreign travel. Okay, so this is kind of document and currency untuk foreign travel. Okay, so there are four. Okay, first let's take a look on passport. Okay, what is passport ni? Okay, so dia kata passport is official document granting permission to travel. Okay, so ingat passport adalah official document granting permission for travel, which is permission untuk dia pergi travel. Tu adalah passport. Okay, so it states a person right to protection in the foreign country. Okay, sebagai protection kepada dia lah bila dia pergi ke foreign country, so dia tahu oh ni passport Malaysia, orang Malaysia ni. Okay, and then needed in order to travel in most foreign country. Biasanya bila kita pergi foreign country memang memang kena bawa ada passport lah. Okay. And then to secure a passport, application form may be obtained from government office, which is from immigration department and many travel agencies. Okay, so biasanya kita akan apply from immigration department ataupun melalui travel agency pun ada. Okay, which is tapi dia still akan deal dengan immigration department lah. Okay, and then the requirements to obtain a passport for the first time are listed on the passport application. Okay, so all the requirements tu memang ada dalam dia punya passport. Okay. Okay, next visa. Okay, so visa apa pula? Okay, so berbeza passport dengan visa ni. Okay, so dia kata visa is a permit granted by a foreign government for a person to enter its country. Okay, so kalau passport ni adalah bila nak allow you to go to travel. Okay, tapi bila visa, permit for granted by foreign government. Okay, daripada government luar untuk korang masuk dia punya country. Itu adalah visa. Okay. Okay, so usually appear as a stamped notation in a passport. Okay, so benda tu biasanya ada dalam passport. Okay, let's say bila korang nak pergi US, biasanya US dia akan ada visa. Okay, so memang ada dekat passport korang stamped, which is USA. Okay, so korang allowed to go to their country. Tapi kalau let's say tak ada, so korang tak boleh masuk. Okay, indicating that the person may enter the country for a certain purpose. Okay, depends kan. Visa ni dia ada juga beberapa jenis, which is korang boleh masuk untuk certain purpose for a specific period of time. Okay, tengoklah valid lama mana korang punya visa tu. Okay, you need to contact the consulate. Okay, consulate ni siapa? Person appointed by government to serve its interest or citizen in another country. Okay, consulate ni adalah duta lah, duta. Okay, so dia kata person appointed by government to serve its interest or citizen in another country, which is kalau let's say kita pergi Indonesia, so we can call our consulate, which is orang yang in charge kat situ untuk deal pasal punya kita. Okay, ataupun embassy adalah dia punya office. So dia kata the office of an ambassador in the foreign country. So embassy tu adalah office untuk ambassador bila dekat foreign country. So to ensure whether you need a visa for the country in which you travel is planned. Okay, so korang boleh contact consulate lah untuk korang confirmkan country tu kena ada visa ke tak bila korang nak travel. Okay, kalau in case korang tak tahu. Okay, so this is kind of example of visa juga. Okay. Okay, so next is health document. Okay, health document. So dia kata when travelling to some countries, certain vaccination may be required to protect against a variety of disease. Okay, so sometimes bila kita nak travel to certain country, dia nak tengok korang ni ada tak cocok untuk certain vaksin. Okay, so dia depends lah kepada country yang korang nak pergi. Let's say katalah nak pergi Mekah kena ada cocok vaksin kan. So dia nak tengok benda tu. Okay. And then a country may require people entering the country to have health test. Okay, so depends lah kalau organisation tu kata juga, organisation. Kalau country dia kata kalau siapa-siapa nak masuk nak masuk country dia kena buat certain health test. Then dia kata travel agency or consulate of the country to be visit may supply information about required vaccination or tests. Okay, so biasanya travel agency ataupun consulate staff dia boleh bagi tahu information kalau betul korang kena buat vaccination dulu. Okay. Records of the vaccination and test must be signed by a doctor. Of course lah kan, kena ada sign doctor. And then the form may be obtained from a travel agent, the passport office, the local health department or some doctors. Okay, so information tu adalah daripada ni lah yang saya sebut tadi ni. Okay. And then the traveller should carry a written record of childhood vaccination and boosters shoot. Okay, so depends. Kalau memang that country need to you to prove a vaccination, so korang kena bawa juga record korang punya childhood vaccination. Okay, and then prescription from a doctor for medicine that must be taken by the traveller can be helpful. Okay, let's say sebabnya ada certain ubat ke apa tak boleh bawa masuk flight kan. Okay, so mungkinlah korang ada this prescription from a doctor. Okay, so which is dah bagi tahu, okay, ubat ni korang kena bawa bila korang travel. So barulah korang boleh bawa ubat tu. Okay, and then check to see what arrangement must be made for this medicine. Okay, so korang kena tengok jugalah kalau let's say kena bawa juga ubat tu. Okay, so apa requirement yang perlu? Arrangement macam mana? Mungkinlah airline nak nak korang balut ke apa ke buat tu dia sebab dia tak nak ada kes-kes yang berbeza ke. Okay, so korang kena ikut all the procedure. Okay. Okay, last is currency. Okay, currency duit lah. Okay, so dia kata before leaving your country, you can exchange money for the currency of the country being visited. Of course lah, bila it's easy for us when we are travel, so we change our money first before we go to the country, to the other country. Okay, so the rate of exchange for various country is published in some newspaper and available online. Okay, we can check the exchange of currency from newspaper ataupun melalui online je. Okay, you can exchange a small amount in your country and more money exchange upon arrival at your destination. Okay, so let's say kalau for safety precaution, okay, so mungkinlah kita boleh change small amount dulu dekat our country and then next kita boleh change dekat destination kita sampai tu. Okay, and then be aware of the exchange rate before travelling to another country and pay attention to the exchange rate once in the country. So mungkin berbeza. Mungkin let's say bila kita tukar dekat Malaysia, currency dia berbeza. Tapi bila once we change at another country, maybe rates tu berbeza juga. So korang kena tengoklah mana yang menguntungkan untuk korang. Okay. So exchange rate are not always the same at different location. Sebab tu saya kata kena check dulu. Kadang-kadang exchange rate tu adalah berbeza untuk setiap location. Okay. Okay, so kita stop dulu. Nanti kita continue with the travel ethic.